Yo, yo. Y'all already know what time it is. Brooklyn Nets basketball time. Appreciate everybody coming up in. Hit the like, share, subscribe buttons on your way in and out the door. I like to welcome every last one of y'all, and I mean every last one of y'all, to another episode of Nets Visual. This is episode number 96. Episode number 96 right here, man. Appreciate everybody. Hit the like, share, subscribe button on your way out the door. I'm at 271 subscribers. I appreciate every last one of y'all, all 271 of y'all for doing this, for being here with me, man. For real, man. This is it's been a hell of a season, a hell of a year. Well, not a hell of a season, a hell of a year. What am I talking about? Let me get right on. Nets are on the fourth game of their road trip. They're in the Intuit Arena in Inglewood. I ain't gonna lie, that shit is beautiful. But definitely shot much salute and prayers goes up to everybody out in LA going through the wildfires and everything. And for sure, for sure. Definitely, man. For sure. Appreciate everybody for sure. Yeah, definitely, man. I appreciate everybody chiming in. Appreciate everybody coming in and everything, man. For sure, for sure. So definitely want to give a shout out to everybody up out there for sure, man. Yeah, definitely. So um, I want to I also want to give a special shout out to I also want to give a special shout out to my Showtime On Point Sports. Shout out to Showtime On Point Sports. He's doing the Clippers. He's the Clippers fan. I'm a Nets fan. Shout out to my boy, to my guy. Damn, I don't know. I'm forgetting names right now, but shout out to my guy, um, Big Priest, man. Shout out to my guy, Big Priest. Of course, shout out to all Nets fans anywhere and everywhere. Big Blue Crew, that was good, man. I'm back, man. I'm doing more of these late games. I got two more games after this. I got the Lakers Friday night. So I don't know what y'all guys doing Friday night. If whatever y'all gonna be, I got the Lakers Friday night. So I know all you Lakers fans gonna be around, man. Listen, I ain't got nowhere else to go, man. Y'all might as well be up in this chat with me. So it is what it is. You can get in here, y'all can talk your shit, whatever, man, because y'all know y'all all going suck off the Lakers any damn way, man. Tip off is about to begin in a few minutes. Nets coming off a win last night against the Blazers, 132 to 114. Um, Pretty good game last night. No Ben Simmons tonight, no D'Lo, and no Cam Johnson. Nick Claxton is back. So a lot of Nets fans are going to be happy about the results of this game. This game is probably going to get ugly in a heartbeat. So there's no backup point guard. It's barely a point guard, if anything. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate everybody coming in. So and shout out to the Big Blue Crew Sports Network for allowing me to host this. Host my 96. I'm 4 episodes away from episode 100. Episode 100 of 2 hours and 30-minute streams of Nets games. Man, I should do more games. I'm gonna get back to Leaf is the League. I'm gonna get back to all of that soon. Gonna get to the college games. The Rutgers games I had yet to do. I had yet to do the Packers games. That season is over. So I could watch stress-free football and continue. But the Big Blue Crew Network is gonna do that anyway, man. So that's what I'm a part of. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Shout out to the boys over there. Shout out to Big Pat. Shout out to Lou. Shout out to NYG, my man, Unpopular Opinion Sports. Shout out Man Cave. Shout out to Met. Shout out to Miz. Shout out to everybody. We in the Intuit Dome. The starting lineups tonight: Keon Johnson, Tyrese Martin, Zaire Williams, Noah Clowney, Claxton. For the Clippers, you got Zubats, Derrick Jones Jr., Kawhi, Norman Powell, and Harden. Norman Powell is leading this team in scoring, and he's looking like the most improved player of the year. The Clippers are coming into this game number 5 in the West. They are number 5 in the West. They're having a pretty okay season. They not as bad as everybody thought they was going to be. So definitely, man. Big game coming up right now. Tip off is about to begin in a few minutes. This is game number 4 of this 6-game road trip for the Nets. 2 more after this. We got the Lakers on Friday night. Like a lot of people to be here for Friday night, man. We got the Lakers on Friday night, and we got to see what the business is, man. So everybody like the Lakers any damn way. So the Lakers on Friday. Tip off begins, and it goes to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard will get things started over the half-court line. Has Noah Clowney in front of him. Kawhi gives it up to Harden. Harden out on the left. Harden bounce pass to Norman Powell. Layup off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Zubats. Zubats tries to go for the hook, no good. Rebound by Claxton. Claxton over the half-court line. Gives it up to Martin. Martin down the lane to Keon. Keon loses it again. And that's going to be a turnover. Good hands by Kawhi. Kawhi Leonard with the hands on defense. Forces the turnover. Inbound to Kawhi. Kawhi moves up the court. Has Clowney in front of him. The bounce pass to Zubats. Zubats gives it to Norman Powell, comes off the screen. And it's a lot, and that's going to be a goaltending, and that's going to be the first 2 points on the board for the Clippers. Norman Powell averaging 24, then I think 25 on the year. Inbound to Zaire. Zaire moves it up the court. Zaire out on the right. Bounce pass to Clax. Clax looking. Clax at the top of the key. Gives it up to Martin. Martin floater to Clax. Lobs to Clax, and Clax gets the 2-hand jam. Ties the game at 2. Kawhi will bring it up. Kawhi over the half-court line. Kawhi working out on the left. Kawhi has Clowney in front of him. Kawhi one-on-one gives it up to Harden. Harden top of the key, uses the screen. Bounce pass to Zubats. Zubats float in the lane. No good. Rebound by Zaire. Zaire gives it up to Keon. Keon down the court. Keon looking at the inside the 3-point line. Keon puts the moves on. Gives it up to Claxton. It's tipped. And it's recovered by Derrick Jones. Derrick Jones down the lane. Misses the easy layup. Rebound by Zaire. Up the court to Martin. Martin gets over the screen. Martin. Skip pass over the corner to Zaire, but Zaire's foot was on the line, and that's going to be out of bounds. Zaire is a little bit overzealous. Tied at 2. 10-16 remaining in this first. 3 turnovers are ready for the Nets. Kawhi will bring it up out on the right side. Kawhi gives it up to Zubats. Zubats tries to dump it off to Clowney, to Harden. Harden back over the half-court line. Bounce pass to Zubats. Over in the corner to Norman Powell. Fires a 3, no good. Rebound by Zaire. Zaire moves it up the court. Zaire trying to put some moves on. Straight to the basket. Layup is good. Moves right past Harden and gets the easy lay-in to score for 2. Harden moves up the court. Harden loses it. Floater in the lane is good. Ties the game at 4. Inbound to Martin. Martin over on the left. Gives it up to Claxton. Back to Martin. Back to Keon. Keon with the power dribble. Loses it. And gives it up to Clax. Clax is tied up, and that's going to be a jump ball. I'm live on Facebook right now, man. I'm live on Facebook for anybody that is doing right now, man. The score is tied 4-4. 9:19 remaining. 8 on the shot clock. And Clax and Harden will jump the ball. Will jump. Gives it. Martin will collect it. Martin at the top of the 3-point line. Martin gets over the screen. Shot clock winding down. Martin in the lane drives. Layup no good. Rebound by Zubas. Up the court to Norman. Up the court to Kawhi. Kawhi puts it through the legs. Kawhi jump shot on the lane is good. Clippers take a 2-point lead. Keon out on the left. Keon drives. Gets in the paint. In the lane. Jump shot no good. Rebound by Zubas. Kawhi is gonna move it up the court. Kawhi drives at the elbow. Kawhi step back. Fades. Fires and good. Clippers lead by 4. 8:30 remaining in this first. Keon out on the right. Keon out to Clowney. Clowney fires a long 3, and it's a brick. Rebound by Martin. Martin moves it out. Fires a 3 of his own, and he hits. 1-point game. 7-8. 8-10. 8-10 remaining in this first. Inbound to Kawhi. Kawhi will move it up the court. Kawhi out on the right side. Gets a screen. Out to Powell. Out to Harden. Harden out on the far left. Harden sees the screen. Bounce pass to down the length. Threads the needle to Zubas, who slams it home with 2 hands. Clippers go back up by 3. 7:44 remaining. Claxton gives it up to Keon. Out to Zaire. Zaire tries to lob it up and tries to get a tip off of no good. Rebound by Jones. Gives it up to Harden. Harden tries to go for his move. Harden down the lane, float in the lane, no good. Rebound by is ahead to Keon. Keon ahead to Martin. Martin down the lane, no good. Zaire tries to rebound, and it's going to be a loose ball foul on the Clippers. Nets trail by 3, 7-10. Kawhi will bring it up. Kawhi over the half court line. Gives it up to Powell. Then it's stolen by Clax. Clax gets his hands in the lane. Clax is going to move it up the court. Claxton looking. Gives it up to Martin. Martin gives it up to Clax. Clax loses it again. Clax fakes. Switches hands. No good. Rebound by Harden. Harden. Top of the key has Zaire in front of him. Harden handles. Gets it down. Zaire picks up the personal foul and count the basket, and Harden will get the continuation in the layup. 7-12. Nets trail by 5. 6:42 remaining in this first. We will be right back. Just want to let y'all know. Want to let everybody in the chat know. My man Big Priest. What's going on, man? Big Priest, long time fan of the Nets. He's been a fan since the 80s, man. Big Priest holding it down. Shout out to the man, the myth, the legend, my man, Big Fan Breezy. Make sure y'all go follow Big Fan Breezy on the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Big Fan Breezy from the Brooklyn Nets vlog on YouTube.com, man. He up to 800, man. That man trying to get the 9. Shout out to him. Also, shout out to my man, this is JTV. This is JTV. Make sure y'all go follow him on YouTube, Spotify, and on Apple Music. Make sure y'all go follow A Different World on Spotify and on Apple Music. Shout out to my man Big Priest. Shout out to the Big Blue Crew Network. Of course, this episode of Nets Visual is brought to you by the Big Blue Crew Sports Network. Make sure y'all go follow them. It's right over there. Right over there. Make sure y'all go click right over there, man. I'll put the link in the chat for y'all at all times. Make sure y'all go follow them. For sure. Shout out to them boys over there, man. Oh, oh, my man, yo, that's my man. That's my Florida guy, man. Shout out to welcome to HDTV. Make sure y'all go follow. Welcome to HDTV. He does everything: football content, women's basketball content, hoop content. He does it all, man. That's my guy, man. Always go to his channel, and he always live and in color, man. I got him right here. He said, finally caught a show, man. Like, yup, yeah, you caught me on the late. You caught me on the late. So everybody in the chat, man, I'm going to be live Friday. We are playing the Lakers. We will be playing the Lakers. So all y'all crazy ass Lakers fans, y'all welcome to come in my shit because you ain't got nothing else to do. Y'all stay on Twitter talking, running your mouth. Y'all could come up in my damn channel, man, and support the damn page. The Lakers game will be live Friday night. That's going to be game 5 of the 6-game road trip. Right now, we on game 4. We are back to live action. We are back to live action. 7-12. Nets trail by 5. 6:42 remaining in the first. James Harden will go to the free throw line to try to finish the 3-point play. That was the continuation on the last one. There's no D'Lo, no Cam Johnson, no Cam Thomas, and no Ben Simmons tonight. And so without all 4 of those players, man, James Harden's at the free throw line for the first time tonight. Zaire is checked back in the game along with Day'Ron Sharpe. Harden at the free throw line makes the second, makes the 3-point play. Inbound to Martin. Clippers are on 11-3 run. 6:30 remaining in the first. Martin will bring it across half. He has Kawhi in front of him. Gives it up to Day'Ron out on the elbow. Day'Ron looking. Day'Ron looking. Finds Martin. Martin out on the corner. Gets a screen. Dumps it down to Zaire. Zaire straight down the lane. Two-hand jam down the lane. Cuts the lead 9-13. Cuts the lead to 4. Powell will bring it up. Out to Harden. Harden out on the right side. Harden looking. Harden over to Kawhi. Kawhi has Clowney on him. Kawhi jabs. Kawhi out on the right corner. Kawhi step back. Fires. No good. Rebound by Martin. Martin up the court to Zaire. Zaire out on the left. Zaire dumps down. Float in the lane. And does not get a continuation. And that's going to be a foul on the floor. That's going to be the first foul on Harden. Shout out to my man Easy, man, from the shout out to Easy, man. The no snooze button in the morning, man, on my man Big Ox Media. Shout out to them, man. Martin fires a long 3, gets the bounce, and it falls in. Tyrese Martin with another 3, second one on the game. Nets have cut it to 1. Harden will bring it up. Harden over the half-court line. Harden in midcourt has Toussaint in front of him. Harden dumps it off to Zubac. Zubac over to Derrick Jones Jr. and tries to lay it up over Day'Ron. Doesn't get it. Harden fires a long 3 and he hits. Day'Ron will inbound. 4-point lead for the Clippers. 5:10 remaining. Wilson gives up to Toussaint. Toussaint out to Clowney. Clowney out to Day'Ron. Day'Ron puts a move on. Jump hook in the lane. No good. Rebound by Zubac. Zubac gives it up to Harden. Harden over the half-court line. Harden in front of Harden. Picks up his dribble. Has Toussaint in front of him. Harden is about to go back in his bag. Harden dumps it off to Jones. No good. Rebound by Day'Ron. Out to Toussaint. Toussaint will move it up the court. Out to Wilson. Back to Day'Ron. Day'Ron. Dribble handoff to Toussaint. Toussaint fires a 3. No good. Rebound by Martin. Martin was trying to go for a 3. Fades, fires. No good. Rebound by Day'Ron. Tries to dump it off to Toussaint. Intercepted by Harden. Harden down the court. Tries to lob it up. Oh, my goodness. Lobs it up to Derrick Jones Jr. and slams it. 12-18. Timeout Nets. 6-point game. Nets up by 6. 4:14 remaining in this first. As Hart lobs it clean up to Derrick Jones Jr., who slams it down with 2 hands. We will be right back. Oh man. Say Easy, what's up, man? Man, shout out to Easy, man. What's going? Easy said, what's going on? What happened in Green Bay? I already said what happened on countless shows, bro. We rolled over. We realized we was in a game right off the rip, and then we rolled over. That's what had happened. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Now I get to watch stress-free football for the rest of the year. So shout out to Easy, man. Shout out to my man. Welcome to HDTV. We got some strength up in the chat tonight, man. For real, man. Shout out to my man Big Priest. Shout out to my man. Welcome to HDTV. Shit. Shout out to E, man. But yeah, we got physically manhandled. The score don't tell the story about that game, man. You had to watch the rest of the game. Like that's one of those losses that pissed me off. Yeah, so that's what happened in that game, man. I like from the start of the game, man. We just got shitted on. Scam, man, what's going on, bro? Shout out to Scam, man. Welcome to the channel. Um, check out the other games and the other scores tonight. A couple of other scores. The Houston Rockets beat the shit out of the goddamn Nuggets, 112-90. Close game between the Hornets and the Jazz, 98-96. That game is in the fourth quarter. Golden State is up on the Minnesota, 61-49. That game is in the third. Miami's up on the Lakers, 61-48 in the second. The Tangerines get a win in overtime against the Sixers, 125-119. Toronto, they get a win over Boston, 110-97. Atlanta gets a win over Chicago, 110-94. Milwaukee beat the shit out of Orlando, 122-93. The Pelicans defeat Dallas, 119-116. And Memphis, who had the highlight of the night. Oh, I don't know if y'all seen that boy Toy Gun, aka John Morant, clear that boy Wimby. So I feel for that man, John Morant. He about to go through a crazy world of hurt. 129-115 was the final score of Memphis defeats the they defeat San Antonio. Martin will bring up the ball. Chris Dunn is in the game. Gives it up to Clowney. Clowney has Harden in front of him. Gives it up to Wilson. Wilson dumps it off to Dayron. Dayron looking. Dayron dumps it off to Tucson. Tucson in the lane. Float in the lane. No good. Rebound by Harden. Harden dumps it out there. Dunn. No look pass. It's stolen by Martin. Nets have numbers. 3-on-1. Up and under layup is good. The league is cut to 4, 14-18, 3:37 remaining. Dunn will bring it up. Dunn over the half court line has Martin in front of him. Gives it up to Zubac. Zubac gives it up to Powell. Down low to Zubac. Across the court to Harden. Harden fakes, pulls a 3 and hits. Clippers extend the lead to 7, 14-21, 3:16 remaining in this first. Wilson over on the left side. Wilson looking. It's the pass back. Wilson putting it on the floor. Has Zubac in front of him. Wilson tries to get down. That's going to be a 3-second violation on Dayron. James Harden has just passed Dominique Wilkins for 15th all-time on the all-time scoring list with 26,671 points. James Harden has just moved into 15th place in all-time scoring. Dump down to Zubac. Zubac kicks out and is stolen by Beekman. Beekman moves up the court. Beekman up to Dayron. Dayron rolls it out to Keon. Keon has a done on a Keon ball around the screen. Keon fires a three. That shit is no good. Good God, that's an air ball. That's going to be out of bounds. That's going to be Clippers basketball. Amir Coffee down the court to Batum. Batum drives out to Harden. Harden has Tucson in front of him. Harden out on the left. That's where he wants to be. Harden, step back, fires. And it's a goddamn air ball because Harden's trash. Air ball, and that's going to be Nets ball. Oh, man. The Clippers are up 21-14. Terrence Mann will come into the game. Beekman out to Sharp. Back to Beekman. Beekman out to Tucson. Back to Dayron. Dayron has Coffee on him. Dayron tries to drive, and that's going to be a foul on the floor. Inbound to Dayron. 12 to shoot on the shot clock. Out to Keon. Keon lobs it up to Dayron. Dayron tries to jump hook. No good. Rebound by Dunn. Dunn will move it up the court. Dunn out to Harden. Out to Batum. Out to Dunn. Dunn fires a long three. It's a brick. Rebound. Tapped out to Coffee. Out to Batum. Batum fakes. Drives. Kicks it out to Harden. Harden fakes. Down the lane. Drives. Gets out to Dunn. Dunn fires a three. No good. Rebound by Beekman. Beekman moves it up the court. Beekman down the lane and tries to go into traffic. Doesn't get a foul, and it's recovered by Harden. Harden down the lane and tries to go down himself. Rebound by Wilson. Wilson down the court to Tucson. Tucson layup off the backboard and fucking one right over Terrence Mann. 16-21. Tucson will go to the basket for one more. Tucson will go to the line for one more. 1 minute to play in this first quarter. Nets trail by 5, 16-21. Tucson trying to complete the three-point play, and he does. Nets trail by 4, 17-21. Dunn will move it up the ball. Under a minute to play in this first quarter. Dunn, as Harden gets away with a push, and Tucson is going to go, and they're going to call that shit against Tucson because James Harden still has push-off privilege as a Clipper, which is crazy. Inbound to Harden. Harden dumps it off to Terrence. Terrence down the lane. Floater in the lane. No good. Rebound by Dayron. Up the court to Keon. Keon out on the left. In midcourt. Keon goes right past James Harden, whose defense has always been suspect, and he gets the layup and in. 2-point game. 30 seconds remaining in this first. Harden will bring it up. Harden is the most athletically retarded player in NBA history. Tries to bounce pass, and they're going to call a kick ball. And the Nets can't believe it. The Nets just can't believe it. Oh, I already, yo, Priest, I already know. We ain't going to be mad if we win. We ain't got no business of winning this game, but I already know they're going to be mad if we win. It's stolen. It's recovered by Beekman. Down the court to Wilson. Wilson to the rim. Euro step layup and ties the game at 21. 7-0 run by the Nets on their way out of this quarter. Lazy-ass Harden will bring the ball up. 5 seconds remaining. Harden with the laziest bounce pass in history. Out the Batum. Fires a three. No good. And that will be the end of the first quarter. We are tied at 21 with the Flippers here in the Intuit Dome. It's a big-ass goddamn arena. full of flippers. The second quarter will come up in a few minutes. We will be right back. Well, all right. So yeah. Well, yo, priest, I already know they're gonna be mad, bro. Look, hey, yo, priest, real shit. I'm over it, but what do you do? He sat all the good players right. Maybe we need to sit. We might need to call back up. What's his face? Beanhead, Beanhead, Jock Vaughn. We might need to go get Jock Vaughn back. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yo, priest, I'm over it. Look. All I know is like we just gotta. To me, we just like I personally believe this. We have followed all of the quote unquote guidelines of the tanking rules that the NBA has issued. So we a top five franchise. The NBA don't want us doing what Toronto and New Orleans and has doing and sitting down they top players night after night after night and like unless it's a legitimate injury. So it is what it is. I don't know, man. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Like this draft, if this draft is as good as promised, if Cooper Flag, Dylan is good as promised, I mean, it is what it is. But I'm on board with you about like, yo, I'm if we keep Cam Johnson, I don't mind having Dylan on the team. If we don't keep Cam Johnson, then I would like Ace Bailey to be his replacement. So I'm standing on that. Second quarter is up. Second quarter is underway right now. We are tied at 21, and that in the that first quarter on a 7-0 run against the Flippers. Second quarter is about to start. Nets will start the second quarter. Beekman will get the inbound. Beekman has done in front of him. Beekman up the court. Gives it up to Dayron. Gives it up to Tucson. Tucson. Tucson tries to drive and runs right into Kawhi. Out to Beekman. Kicks it out to Zaire. Out extra. Dayron up and up. No good. Rebound by Batum. Batum out to Kawhi. Out the man. Terrence Mann. Gets down the lane. Tries to pass it. Beekman tries to go for the steal. It's recovered by Dunn. Dunn fires a corner three. That shit is an air ball. He absolutely stinks from the damn three. Rebound by Wilson. Wilson gets down the lane. Layup off the back. Good. What a bucket by Wilson. 2-point lead for the Nets. 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. Coffee gives it up to Man. Man has Dayron on him. Gives it up to Kawhi is the only veteran really on this court. Kawhi has Beekman on. Kicks it out to Coffee. Out to Man. Man fires a three and hits. Nets go down by one. Beekman will bring it up. Beekman out on the left. Out to Dayron. Dribble hand off to Beekman. Beekman. Out to Wilson. Wilson. That's Kawhi on him. We might want to get that goddamn ball up. 8 to shoot. Beekman. Wilson. Layup down the lane over Kawhi. Good. 1-point lead for the Nets. What a shot by Wilson. Dunn will bring it up. Out to Coffee. Coffee out on the right. Coffee fades, fires, and he is fouled. And that's going to be a foul on Wilson. Dayron at the top of the key. Gives it up to Tucson. Tucson is fouled. Kind of chilly by this damn window. I ain't gonna lie to you. I had to turn the window down. Next trail by one. Beekman with inbound. Gives it up to Tucson. Tucson in the corner. Out to Beekman. Beekman out to Wilson. Wilson drives. Has coffee on him. Wilson looking. Out to Beekman. Beekman fades, fires. No good. That's the air ball. That's going to be Clippers ball. I don't know what the hell type of shit was that. Oh, man. Said I think we should keep CJ low key. I'm all right with whatever we do, bro. I mean, I ain't even going. I'm not going wild out about it. Dunn will bring it up. In the post to Kawhi. Kawhi faces up. Kawhi lowers the shoulder. Jump hook in the lane. No good. Rebound by Dayron. Up the court to Tucson. Tucson down the lane. And that will be an offensive foul on Tucson as he just road kills Coffee. He ran that nigga clean over. Good God. Mets trail by one, 25-26. Man, dumps it back in the post to Kawhi. Kawhi spins off of Zaire. Zaire out to Dunn. Out to Kawhi. Kawhi drives left. And that's going to be a defensive 3 seconds on Dayron. Means Clippers are going to get a free throw. Just over 9 minutes to play in the second quarter. Kawhi's at the free throw line. And he will hit the free throw. 2-point game. Nets trail by 25-27. 9:04 remaining in the second. No clue. Lewis up the sideline. Coffee will inbound. Man gets it in the man. Terrence dumps it over to Kawhi. Kawhi in mid post. Has Beekman on him. Draws the double team. Kawhi steps through and he is fouled. Should have known his ass was getting a foul, man. Danny B, man, what's going on with you? I mean, yeah, Priest. I'm not gonna mess up my head about it no more, man. I mean, man, we get who we get, man. As long as we get one of the two, I'm cool. I know how you felt about Dylan. I mean, you know how I felt about Ace. So it is what it is, man. Kawhi is the first free throw. 28-25. Nets trail by 3. 8:54 remaining in the second. Kawhi at the free throw line for a second. And he hits both. 4-point game. Inbound to Beekman. Beekman brings it up. Gets it up to Tucson. Tucson out to Dayron. Dayron been in the game too goddamn long. Wilson. Double cross. Drives. Floater. No good. But he's fouled. And Wilson, if I'm not mistaken, he's going to go to the free throw line. That's going to be 2 fouls on Terrence Mann. Wilson will go to the line for 2. 25-29. Wilson hits the first. Makes it a 3-point game. 8:36 remaining in the second. 26-29. Nets trail by 3. Wilson will shoot his second. And Wilson makes both. 2-point lead for the Clippers. Inbound to Man. Man will bring it up. Has Dayron on him. This is up to Kawhi midcourt. Kawhi gets the screen and gets the switch. They're going to double Kawhi. Dumps it down to Dunn. Out to Coffee. Coffee fires a 3 and hits. 5-point game. Beekman will bring it up. Beekman out on the left. Gives it up to Tucson. Tucson. Out to Beekman. Beekman spins in the lane. It's deflected. Tucson recovers. 8 on the shot clock. And he loses it again. It's recovered by Coffee. Coffee has numbers. Lobs it up to Terrence Mann, who gets the lob layup, and it's good. 27-34. Jordi Fernandez will take a timeout. Nets trail by 7. 7:52 remaining in the second quarter. We will be right back. But yeah, man, I'm not. Listen, for me, it's as long as we get in the top 3, I'm cool with number 2 and number 3. If Dylan get left off the board, then we got to go with H. If H get left off, if H and Dylan is left off the board, I want H. If it's just Dylan left, then I'll take Dylan. Simple. I ain't bugging my head about it. In the Basement Sports Podcast. Shout out to In the Basement Sports Podcast. Shout out to my man Showtime on Point Sports. He's doing the Clipper stream on his channel, man. And always got good content on his channel, man. He does a lot all of the Clippers games all the time. So shout out to him, man. Big shout out to him. Oh boy. So Ja Morant, yo, for those of y'all ain't seen, Ja Morant dunked on Wemby. Yo, look like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It looked like Ja Morant is next up on Wemby curse. Uh, we are back to live action. Zaire Williams, 6 straight games with 10 plus points, career long streak. 7:52 remaining in the second quarter. Nets trail by 7, 27-34. Here in LA in the new Intuit Dome. Whew. Clippers will inbound. Terrence Mann and gets it into Kawhi. Kawhi has Martin on it. Kawhi. Jump shot. Base fires. No good. Rebound by Wilson. Wilson will bring it up. Wilson will race up the court. Gets it up to Tucson. Tucson. Gives it up to Clowney. Clowney. Gives it up to Keon. Keon. Down the lane. Floater. Off the backboard. No good, but he's fouled. Keon will go to the free throw line. 7-point game, 7:28 remaining in the second quarter. Keon Johnson will hit the first. Makes it a 6-point game. 7:28 left in the second quarter. Keon will shoot the second. And he misses the second. Rebound by Kawhi. Kawhi will move it up the court. Kawhi has Keon on him. Kawhi looking, finds Powell. Powell inside the three-point line will clear back out. Powell putting the moves on. Powell. And that's going to be a defensive 3 seconds on the Nets again. (28-34). Nets trail by 6. 7-11 remaining on this remaining in this second quarter. Kawhi makes the free throw. Pushes the lead to 7. Nice. Appreciate it, man. I had to give me a new one, bro. I'm trying to find a one with some plates and diamonds on it, man. Kawhi left hand layup in the lane is good. Kawhi pushes the lead to 9. Just under 7 minutes remaining in the second. Martin will bring it up. This is up to Clowney, and it's stolen by Batum. Batum stumbling down the court, and that's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by Clowney. Clowney is down. .647 remaining. Terrence Mann will inbound. It's in the Kawhi. 10 Brooklyn Nets turnovers already in this game. Kawhi in the post. Kawhi fades, fires, gets the bounce, and hits. 28-39. Nets go down by 11. Keon drives. Bounce pass to Clowney. Clowney misses the dunk, misses the layup, misses again. Rebound by Coffee. Coffee will move it down the court. Coffee in the lane. No good. Rebound by Terrence Mann. Terrence Mann skips it out to Coffee. Coffee fires a 3. Rebound by Flax. Flax out to Toussaint. Toussaint down the middle. Picks it out. And it's stolen by Terrence Mann, and it's out of bounds. He stepped out of bounds. Clippers defense is very stifling right now, and the Nets can't really do too much of anything. .11 game. Clowney, Toussaint, Flax, Martin, Keon. Clowney will inbound. This is in the Claxton. 10 on the shot clock. Out to Martin. Martin. Floater in the lane. Double pump. No good. Rebound by Harden. Harden gets it up the court to Jones. Layup in the foul. It's a 3-point play. Nets go down 13. Jones will go to the free throw line for one more. And Jones will get the roll. Completes the 3-point play. 14-point game. Nets trail 28-42. 5:30 remaining. Keon out on the left. Keon takes it out to Toussaint. Toussaint up and down, and he's called for a travel. Nothing going the Nets' way right now. 5:24 remaining. Oh man, Quacks in with the tank play, so I don't want to hear shit about bro. I mean, bro, you know what you gonna hear tonight, bro. Like, yo, if Breeze go live, bro, Powell drives in and draws the foul. You already know what you gonna hear, bro. About man. So, Flax, come on, bro. Like, I mean, Priest, bro. We all know Clax need a lifeline with a point guard. Bro. Like, come on. I told people this already, bro. They got mad with me, bro. I know these players, bro. I know these players, but I mean, we doing what the front office want us to do, man. With the tank, man. Powell misses the first. Street clothes over there. And Powell hits the second. 15-point game. Just over 5 minutes remaining in this first half. Peon will bring it up. Peon out to Claxton. Dribble handoff. Peon gets down the lane, loses it, flip to the ball, and he is fouled. Reese Beekman is behind them, and the vets that are in street clothes are in front of the bench. That's wild disrespect. Rebound by Harden. 14-point game. Coffee will bring it up. Coffee gets it over the half court line. Coffee in mid court. Coffee out to Harden. Harden slips over. Harden has 7 to shoot. Gets it out. Gets a grenade up to Coffee. Coffee down the lane. Floater. No good. Put back by Zubats. Zubats is all over the offensive rebound by himself. 29 to 45. Nets trail. Out to Wilson. Wilson. Out to Clowney. 16 to 2 run by the Clippers. Dribble handoff by Keon. Keon. Float in the lane is in his end. Keon thought he was fouled. Inbound goes to Coffee. Coffee will bring it up. Coffee out on the left side. Gives up to Zubats. Zubats gets a dribble handoff. Harden is going to take a knee. 31 to 45. Nets trail by 14. Said that's why I don't show up every night because you're not going to kill my players with they kill my players. I ain't, oh man, listen. I know we doing what we doing, bro. Like, listen, Nets uniform or no uniform, bro, at all, bro. These niggas, a lot of these players, bro, they not it, bro. They need lifeline. It is what it is, Priest, man. I can't ignore that. 31 to 46, 4:02 in the second quarter. Harden will shoot another free throw. I'm gonna head over to my man channel, man, probably in a little bit, but halftime report. Nah, I gotta make a call halftime report. My bad. Keon will bring it up. Keon gets it out to Martin. Martin in the post. Takes it out to Wilson. Wilson fires a long three. No good. Rebound by Zubac. that's going to be a foul on the Clippers. It's going to be a foul on Norman Powell. Clowney makes the first. Nets are in the bonus, 15-point game. They trailed 32 to 47. 3:43 in the second quarter. The Nets are living up to the tank as promised. Clowney hits both, 33 to 47. 3:43 remaining in the second. Harden will bring it up, said the captain. Out to Powell. Powell, catch and shoot three and hits. Good God. 50 to 33. 17-point game. Down the lane, blocked. It's recovered by Martin. Out to Clowney. Clowney buys the air ball. And that's going to be Clippers basketball. Norman Powell is still running his mouth about something. Powell will get it. He gets it into Harden. Harden down the lane. Floater in the lane is good. Timeout Nets. 19-point game. 3:08 in the second quarter. 3:08 left in the second quarter. We will be right back. I mean, look, I get it, man. Yo, they play for Nets jersey. Don't root for them, blah, 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 whatever, whatever. But we got to start admitting, bro, like who some of these players are, bro. Like, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going, like, if you play for the Nets, man, you better put on. That's where I'm at. I know how you feel about it, Priest, man, but I'm not gonna hold none of these players' hands, man, just because they here. You know what I'm saying, man? Look, you got a ball. You got to show up, man. You got to act like you know what you're doing. You got to at least act like you know what you're doing. Like, we ain't gonna do that. Oh man. Well, we into some shit right now, man. But like I said, bro, like we win, we doing good. I'm cool, man. I mean, if we lose and we trying to tank, man, and we trying to get a high draft pick, I'm cool too, bro. Like I'm not gonna, I ain't gonna blow gaskets no more, man. Like I'm through with that. It is what it is. I think we learned our lesson. Well, I learned my lesson mostly, bro. Like these last couple of games, man. We got a TNT game next Tuesday against the good old Tangerines. We will wrap up our road trip on Sunday against OKC at 7 p.m. Eastern time. But Friday night, I will be live for that Lakers game. Friday night, I will be live for that Lakers game. So it is LOL, yo. There are some intense arguments going on right now about the Nets' future. I mean, easy. I look at it like this: what is it that we haven't, as Nets fans? What is it that we haven't argued about? Like we just gotta wait for the results. I know dudes is hungry. I know everybody That's the thing. I know everybody is hungry, bro. Like, but it is what it is, bro. Clowney gets it out to the 3-point line. Clowney drives, float in the lane, no good, gets his own rebound and slams it in. 35 to 52, 2:38 remaining. 17-point game. Roman Powell will bring it up. Not that's the thing, easy, bro. Like you got to look at it, bro. We done argued about everything from what draft pick we wanted. We don't argue about well, what pick we need. We don't argued about man, well, who need to stay here. We don't argued about what GM direction we need to go, bro. Like, listen, starving, exactly, starving. So it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. That hat is tough. Well, appreciate it, bro. I'm trying to get my. You already know my hat game is superb, bro. Like everybody know that, but I don't know, bro. I think we done argued and yelled and discussed about everything, bro. I'm over it, bro. I'm just ready to get through this season, get through All Star break, man, and just try this one brick at a time, bro. You know what I'm saying? One game at a time. Just got to do it. We got to do it in different ways and different variations, man. Shout out to Breezy, man. Breezy holding the show after the game, but my man Pre said we are going to lose enough to get the players that we convey. I don't listen to them that act like the lottery is tomorrow. There you go. There you go. I got to keep that quote. Got to keep that quote up. So, Priest, he understands how this is working. Fast break on the break goes Harden, dumps it off the Coffee, who gets the two-hand slam. 35 to 56, 155 remaining in the second. Down 21. Wilson won't bring it up. Gives it off the counter. But everything you were saying right there, Priest, bro. Like my man Priest has said it best, man. Like the lottery is not tomorrow. The draft is not tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I personally believe, and that's just my opinion. I think we tanking the right way. I said it last night, man. Like I just had to really sit back and really focus and observe of how we're thinking. Yo, you got some players that's good and ready to go on one day. Then we lose 1, 2, 3 games with one player in. Like say like I put it to you this way. Say it's one game we got D'Lo in, right? And Ben doesn't play. We'll say it's the one game that we got Ben and the D'Lo don't play. We'll say it's the one game we got Ben and Cam Thomas and D'Lo and whatchamacallit and D'Lo and Cam Johnson don't play, or vice versa. This, that, the third. Like we understand how we're working it, bro. Like the lingering injuries don't allow certain players to play back to backs, and we can use that. We can use that. You know what I'm saying? Because the injury it probably ain't been cured on one player. See, like everybody was talking about how we brought Cam Thomas back too soon from the hamstring injury. Everybody was talking about that. Now he's not eligible for the max amount of dollars that he could get if he would have played a 65 game season. So we could keep Cam Thomas. Check this out. We could keep Cam Thomas on short money just like Breezy would like, and he can perform 25 points a game on 60 something games a year, on Bailey 60 something games a year, and that's if he's healthy. And then we can keep moving forward with our rebuild. 37 seconds remaining. 35 to 58. Harden would throw it up the court, and Jones saves it out the Zubac. Harden pushes off Zaire. They don't call it. 8 to shoot. 22 remaining. Bounce past the Powell. Powell down the lane. It is blocked by Claxton. And that's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. The Nets trail by 23 here in the new Intuit Dome in Englewood. Great block by Claxton. 13 seconds remaining in the second. Martin will hold for the last shot. Martin in midcourt. Martin working on Coffee. Martin that backfires, and it's a goddamn air ball. And at the end of a miserable first half, we scored 35-58, Nets trail by 23. Halftime report is coming up. I got to make a few calls. Um, Appreciate everybody chiming in. Appreciate everybody locking into the page. I will be back for the start of the second half. Just a few minutes. I just got to make a few phone calls. I will be right back. Um, Shout out to my man Easy. Yes, starving. Um, appreciate it on my hat. I already know it. He said, but why does Sean Marks get blamed for the players' actions? I mean, who knows? Man? I don't know. I don't know why Sean Marks is not getting played for the players' actions. Sean Marks is being putting pressure on him for not making the moves faster and not depleting this team faster or whatever. He said this is looking. My man, this is JTV said, yeah, it is looking bad. I mean, ain't it supposed to look bad, Jay? Said that hat is tough. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Ain't it supposed to look bad? I mean, this is what everybody wanted. This is what everybody wanted, man. Like my man Pre said, this is what everybody wanted. So I'm gonna get on the phone real quick, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a second. All right. Yo, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Oh, what's your Jay? This JTV. 35 to 63. The Nets are getting absolutely wow right now. This shit is down 28, about to be down 30. Uh, down the court, down low to Kawhi, out to Jones, out to Powell. Powell fires the extra three and he hits. Nets go down 31, 35 to 66. I mean, JTV. What I'm trying to see. I mean, what nobody's trying to see, man, but it's part of the shit. But I'm watching them. Said over $100 million on the bench, and they love this shit. Said over $100 million on the bench. He said, and I think it's crazy that they say the Nets can pay fines like it's their money. The Nets cannot pay fines like it's their money. You're absolutely right about that, Priest. I mean, if the Nets get fined, then they get fined. But I mean, if the organization get fined, but um, the organization would get fined for six players like that. So that has happened in the past. The lead is going crazy. 35 to 69. Nets trail by 34. 10-12 remaining in this third quarter. No D'Lo, no Cam Johnson, no Ben Simmons, no Cam Thomas, no Trendon Watford, no Bogdanovich. Players under review right now. Yeah, Priest, you 100. You Priest, you 100 on this, man. You 100 on this. Hmm. Well, the Nets are down 35 to 69. Nets trail by 35. Inbound to Zubats. Out to Harden. Harden. Down low to Zubats. Zubats. Two-hand jumper is good. 37-point deficit. Out the question. Brownie loses it. Oh man. He said, I bet the other Nets fans love this shit. Um, I'll be honest with you. Hey, yo, Priest, listen, hey, I'm playing both sides. I can't really say, but love is a strong word for this shit. Yo, Priest, I ain't gonna lie to you. Sitting here doing 2 hours and 30 minutes of this shit, that's not something that I love. We down fucking damn 40. I don't love that shit. That I don't love, so I can tell you that. But you are right about that one. My man Priest been on the money all night, man. Man, Big Priest be on the money. My man Priest been on the money all night. Nigga, we down 40. I don't love nothing about this. 17-0 run by the Clippers. 9:22 remaining. Martin out on the left. Out to Claxton. Out to Zaire. Zaire fires a three. No good. Rebound by Powell. Throws it out to Harden. Harden will move it up the court. Harden. Out to Zubac. Zubac loses it. Out to Keon. Keon recovers it. And that's a foul by Powell. Out to Zubac. Zubac. Johnson comes flying in. Deflected out of bounds. Nets are down 40. I don't love nothing about this shit, bro. Not a damn thing. Oh my shit, my bad, my bad. I was on mute. Oh man, I ain't gonna lie. This might be an early night, bro. What time is it? 12? Yeah, it's looking like an early night. It looked like an early night, my guy. 36 to 20 to 75. Jones will inbound, gets it in the zoo box, out to Harden. Harden over to Powell. Powell drives, float off the lane. It's good. 37 to 7, 36 to 77. That's trailed by 41. Largest deficit of the season. 8:20 remaining in the third quarter. Flax gives it up to Wilson. Wilson down the lane, float off the backboard is good. Up to Tucson. Tucson tries to lay it up off the steal and misses. Out to Harden. Harden dumps it down to Zubac. Zubac is foul. But nah, yeah, man. Like, I don't like being down no goddamn 40. Ain't nothing about this shit I love, man. I mean, to the tanking process, to everything that you were saying, Priest. Yeah, man. I mean, if it's to the it's to the tanking process. I mean, I'd rather not tank. I mean, but you know, that's kind of how that's kind of how the front office set it up, and that's kind of how we got to go with, or what we supposed to go with, or like whatever the case may be. But I can't say for sure that these players are tanking. They just don't know what they just young players. They don't really know what they're doing. It's all young players out here. You got Keon Martin, Wilson, Russo. Like, you got all of these young players out here. And I want if Breeze is in here, I want you to watch this. If you think if like in Priest, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like I understand you want to keep Cam Johnson, and I understand it's games like this is the reason why you want to keep Cam Johnson, because you do need your veterans. I mean, we ain't gonna act like we don't need our veterans. It is what it is. But we ain't gonna act like it's some Nets fans that don't want to build a damn team full of youth. That's what we not gonna act like. I ain't gonna say no names, but we've been in podcasts. Me and you, we've been in podcasts, bro. We've been places, plenty of places where they just want to build this team full of rookies simply because of what happened in the KD era. I don't want no free agents on this team. We don't want no free agents steal no money. Guess what? It's gonna happen anyway. That's the new NBA market. It is what it is, man. Another steal by Jones. Jones goes up for the lob and slams it home. 38 to 84. This shit is getting out of hand. The Nets is about to go down 50. 7 minutes remaining in the third. Out to Wilson. Out to Dayron. Down the lane. It's stolen by Zubac. Out to Harden. Harden up the court to Powell. Powell fires the three and hits. Everything is working. Timeout. Yeah, and I need to turn this shit off. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like, there ain't no way I'm finishing this. Ain't no way I'm finishing this, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. But all I could really say, bro. Hold on. Let me get on another joint. Yeah, that's all I could really. All I could really say is I'm not one that's in favor of these ass whoopings, bro. Like just to fit a tank, bro. Like I've said in the beginning of the season, if we losing every game by single digits, and if we competing, if guys look like they want to play, and guys look like they can compete against all the other 29 teams in the league, and it's looking like something, then I'm cool with it. But this is not a team
that you want to have all youth on the court. Like, nah, easy. You laughing, bro. Like, but yo, how many times we been in? How many times we been in streams? How many times we been in streams? Hold up. Now I gotta drop the link because now we gotta talk. Yeah, we gonna chat because the game is basically over. It is what it is. It is what it is, bro. You can post message to some channels, whatever, whatever. So it is what it is. If y'all see it in the chat, man, y'all could come up, man. Yeah, because now we got to chat. We would like. I feel like we could have that talk, for a second. Now that we, basically in the shitter. How many times have we had discussions about how you need your veterans and how we want to see the group of young guys hang in games and at least compete and at least make it look interesting? It's games like this. I mean, it is the NBA, and I'm not going to blow a gasket, but it's games like this. And if you look at the past losing streak, we've been losing convincingly by double digits. That's that. Like, a lot of these lovable players and these lovable young players that people want going forward, they ain't it. They are not it, man. I mean, I look at teams like um Houston, last year's Houston team, or last year's Orlando team. I look at the Thunder before Chet started playing. Those teams was competitive. This ain't no competitive ass team losing by double digits. Like, you could count the double digit losses, bro. Without the veterans on the court, you can count the double digit losses. You can count 'em. Look at this shit, bro. Like, we ain't even got 50 and these niggas got 90. This shit is ridiculous. This shit is unseemly, man. But I'm gonna allow some of y'all up here, man, to chat it up, man. I'm gonna allow, yeah, yeah, y'all, I'm gonna get some of y'all up here to talk it. So 90 to whatchamacallit. Here we go. I'm in E. Shout out to NSB. E, what's going on with it?
Yo, Leaf, what's going on?
Ain't shit,
What's
man. Just taking a look at. I ain't gonna lie. This is a room service ass whooping weekend right now. This is ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
I'm not accepted. I,
yeah, I ain't see this one coming. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't see this one coming.
I ain't said. I said before the season. I said, yo, if the young players can show me that they can compete night in and night out with the 29 teams, and at least make it look interesting, and I'm cool. But when I look at these losses, just going over my phone and everything, and the losses that we had without the veterans, mostly all double digit losses,
I
all of
mean,
them.
I don't like this game right here because we coming off a back to back. So we went from Portland to, I guess they in LA still. So went to
Yeah,
LA.
yeah, we in LA. Yeah.
So like, and then like we played hard that Portland game. Like we put the most points that we ever put up, and then like get on the road, come to LA. I mean, I know it's a late game for us, but it's still like fucking like probably like 7 o'clock over there, something like that, like 9 o'clock over there. So
Right,
like
right.
like to get shellacked by 40, that looks like you don't like, yeah, you're gonna lose, but like you don't got
50,
enough energy. So like
50,
I don't, I don't, I don't like this game, but like I hear your point with the double digit losses after the vets not there, but that's a lot of vets that's not here tonight. Like that's
It
a lot of
is.
vets.
It is. And just going forward, me and you, bro, we've been in plenty of spaces where everybody is so like, we had a group of people that's so upset with the KD regime and how it is so pissed off still to this day, how it ended up that free agents is not an option. You done heard this. You heard this. Free agents is not an option. We need
Now
to
I heard
go
it,
in the draft
but you
only.
gotta
This, that,
remember,
and the
Leaf.
third.
But Leaf, you gotta remember, bro. Like you gotta know our fans too at the same time. Like even though other fans do it, but you gotta know us, bro. Like we're when situations happen to us, bro, that we not feeling, we turn to scorn the woman, bro. Like we can't revisit that at all, bro. Like we turn to scorn, we turn to the complaining backseat woman driver. Like everything's a problem after that, bro. Like no matter what you do, it's always going to be a problem, and then we can't like even come close to that situation that brought me here to make me like trip out. Cause they know they're tripping out, but like what can you do? What can you really tell somebody that went through trauma? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we did the whole free agent thing, and it blew up. It blew up worse than anybody else. It, like other people's situations blow up, but we had one of the craziest blow ups. Nah, I don't want that again.
We did, but at the same time, I look back at what we put together. Since then, I don't think another NBA team has put the collection of talent together that we put together on that court, but with Kevin Durant, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving. I mean, you could call it what you want to call it for 16 games. It's fine with me. But if you could find me another team that could put together that collection of talent and be deemed successful with that collection of high level talent in the way that they were playing, in the way that they were on their way. Listen, I was in Showtime on Point Sports Stream, who is a Clipper fan, and he already told me himself on the collision course that we was that we were on that year. Kawhi Leonard and Kevin Durant were performing at all-time great playoff levels that year. And everything just crashed for both teams. If you look at both teams, since that time, neither one of us won a playoff series. Neither one of us have maxed out the free agents. The thing is, the Clippers are still holding on to Kawhi and James Harden. That's that, and they cool with that. They like, you know what, the hell with that, man. Listen, we could go back
so.
and
They smacked up in the
and they just opened up a new building too. So they had to do that. So their situation was a little bit different than ours. So I look at everything that has happened in that 4-year time, and it's about to be 4 years since that time. I look at everything that happened. I'll be honest with you, from the trades that happened to everything that happened in a basketball sense, the way that we led ourselves to that point, I'll do it all over again. And listen, I understand, and I'm going to say the same thing on any podcast that I get on. That James Harden trade comes at me, and I got Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, and everything is going right basketball-wise, I'm doing that trade 100 times over. I'm not bullshitting, bro. Like, it's nothing I can say, bro. I do that trade 100 times over because you do not put together that collective effort of talent together in one space. And then all I saw was a championship. If at most we was gonna run into the Clippers, and that was gonna be, you know, the Kawhi versus Kevin Durant, what was supposed to happen in 2019 if they was healthy, this, that, the third, however people want to draw it up. But if I get them opportunities again to get that high level of talent, whether it's anybody close to KD, anybody close to what Harden was doing coming off that Houston run, anybody close to what KD was doing coming off that Golden State run, anybody close to what Kyrie was doing coming off the Cavs and the Celtics, I'm doing that shit 100 times over. I'm doing it.
I agree. I mean, I agree. I mean, me personally, I didn't really have too much of a problem with the trade. I mean, when we went to get our Harden, I didn't really have to. I mean, with hindsight, you blame that trade now, but like I didn't really, and I still kind of really don't have a problem with it because like if we talking about it right here, if the situation pop up again, you doing it over. So like you can't really have a problem with it if you're gonna do it right over again. So like I'm cool with it. My thing is I'll just change up a few things that happen along the way, but like I'm cool with that whole trade right there. And see, here's my thing, right? Because I don't understand people, because people would like to use parts and bits of history, but don't like to use the whole thing. Because they'll be like, okay, they played for like 16 games together. Yeah, but a lot of bullshit was within that whole 3 seasons. Remember, it was 16 games, but it was 3 seasons combined right into there. So, all right, let's just try to remember because there was games. Remember, every year KD got hurt. Every year
Every
KD
year.
got hurt. Every
Yeah.
single year he had to take some time off. Remember, and then Kyrie was going through the shit, the COVID shit, and then there's some games he got hurt too. Like it wasn't like he was all the way healthy too. Like he got hurt too. Those times, Harden was leading the team and getting us W's on his back. So I asked niggas like, yo, if you don't have that nigga right there, the road that we had might be even harder.
Right. And the second that we traded him, you saw how hard it became, because we ran into Boston the very next year. After Harden picked them apart, Boston knew exactly what to do. They knew exactly what to do in the 4-game series defensively, because you had Ime Udoka, who had the correct defensive game plan, and you can see it's paying off in Houston with those young boys. They got the Terra Twins out there. They're already making a name for themselves defensively. So everything that Ime Udoka was doing and going forward with, bro, you already know. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like, so listen, I think I can't tell people how to grieve about these situations. I can't tell people how to feel. But the thing is, bro, like at
I
some
could tell
point,
them to stop complaining though. Like you keep on complaining about the same situation,
yeah. I'm like,
but if that same situation comes to you in a whole different way, you're gonna still do the same move. So like, what are you even really complaining about? Let's be real now.
listen, I look at it this way, bro. Like, everybody's in a rush, bro. Like, you got some fans that want Cam Thomas to turn into an all-star, superstar, top 5 player tomorrow. You got some fans that want the draft lottery to be tomorrow. You got some fans that want, a whole bunch of things to happen right away, bro. And it's not going to happen right away, bro. Obviously. So the real thing is, bro, like the patience that we need to have during this process is a must, because you see what happens when we put an all youth team out on the court. You see what happens without no veterans, without no leadership, without none of that. We all seeing what happened. And Priest touched on this. He said, bro, like a long time ago, and I agreed. I said, yo, we need our vets. Listen,
I agree.
whether Cam Johnson gets traded or he doesn't, bro, we need our vets. I'm not gonna go on that.
I ain't with the whole trade niggas thing, and look at this shit. It's a difference if you're competitive and you lose, but
this right here getting shellacked. This is bro.
We get 50
that's
balls,
what, but easy. That's why I put it in the chat. That's what these niggas want, man. They want to sit down all the good players. These ain't even great players, right? But I guarantee you, if those guys that played yesterday played today, we might have still lost the game. Probably
would have been way more competitive than this.
But we not down 50. There's no way we down 50.
Down 50, yo. We about to go to the they about to go to the bench.
Cover the games. They just don't even care. They probably ain't even watching the games for real. So it ain't nothing for them to,
right.
You know what I'm saying? We lost by 50. Oh, ha ha ha.
But this is what I'm saying though. Like, yo, I don't think people really understand. Like, yo, if you just bring in young players to a losing organization, a losing culture, like that's not going to help them. So like their player development, you're going to think, all right, we have a superstar in our hands. You're going to be highly disappointed if that person don't turn into a superstar because you don't have the right things around you because you're just used to losing. That's why you keep some good players, some vets that could guide them along the way. Cam Johnson is one of them. I talked about that shit even before this season. Yo, it looked bad this season with Mikal and all that, yeah, but keep that man. He good, bro. All right, cool. Whatever happened. Keep that man. He a good person. Nah, niggas want to trade him.
The problem with that, bro, is not everybody is on board. People hate like almost all the Nets fans that we talk to. People hate the exits. People can't stand the exits, bro. If you go look back at KD, Kyrie, Harden, Mikal, DFS, anybody, bro, that you can name, they all hated the exits. They all poo-poo the exit. They all like, nah, they like not knowing. I'm like, yo, let's pump the brakes. Mikal Bridges not only played 82 games, He not only played, he led the league in he was on triple, quadruple duty when he was over here. He was responsible for being one of the top scorers and trying to do that same high level of defense that he did in Phoenix. Same with Cam. Cam Johnson is responsible for hitting a lot of threes because I didn't hear a lot of Cam Johnson praise last year. Did you, Priest? Did you Easy? I didn't. So and I keep telling when I say some of these players need a lifeline, I'm not lying about it. I said Clax need a lifeline, and he got it with D'Lo in that first game. Remember when D'Lo first came and he was feeding Clax
He
the ball
even
like
was
that?
looking good with Ben Simmons. It wasn't just D'Lo, but people don't put that in perspective. He's a rolling bit. What if you put Capella on the floor without Trae Young with just some wings and some,
He's gonna look
Never.
horrible. He's gonna look horrible.
Never look horrible. When if you put him on the floor without James Harden when he was in his Houston
I
prime?
know, put him out there with Eric Gordon in there.
Never.
They did that
Never.
shit.
Never happened.
They did that shit. They did it with Westbrook. Then they start to realize, okay, Capella the problem. That's when they did that weird ass trade and put PJ at the fucking 5. Then you see how that shit blew up in their face, especially in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying. You don't just trade players that have elite skill sets. And regardless of what you say, Claxton has an elite skill set on the defensive end. He's limited offensively. So what? He's an athletic rim runner.
Exactly. You just got to put somebody
Learn
around
basketball.
him you just got to put somebody around him that can maximize his rim running. That's all it is. The same thing with Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson is
Even
Cam
you,
Johnson
because
as
you have been hard on Clax, but you said, and I know you've been hard on Clax, but you said it ain't but nothing but 2 or 3 players in the league that can do what he does on the defensive end.
and I stand by that. And I stand by that all the way. Like listen,
my thing with
defensively,
Clax, I just need him to improve on the offensive end, but that's all about it. But I be asking people like, was that contract even really a bad contract? And people tell me yes. So I'm like, yo, oh shit, I thought it was good.
It wasn't a bad contract. No, it wasn't. And you know what it was? I knew people was gonna complain about the contract once
Hey,
progress wasn't to they liking.
You know how stupid they is? They was complaining about Cam Johnson contract last year.
Yeah. But and the reason why is because he wasn't playing like he's playing right now. All he needed was the coach. All he needed was sets. All he needed was plays run towards him.
Yeah, but that's
all he needed.
But that's delusional people. Like, what you expect him to play like, and then like, what are you really expecting from the season? Because like,
we didn't have a point guard all year last year because Ben only played 10 games.
Mm-hmm.
We got shorter
like
towards the end of the year.
Something like that. Yeah.
We didn't really have a deadline for the whole season last year.
Remember, Shooter came at the deadline, so it's not like he's supposed to make an immediate impact. Like, all right, I'm about to take this team to the fucking playoffs.
And by the way, and Nick Claxton still down there averaging double at 13 and 10.
Is everything okay? As a Lakers fan, can we have Cam Johnson? What y'all? Come on, bro. We already gave you next BFS, please. But Cam
Johnson, nigga, go get your own player. Worry about
exactly. But yeah, like please go somewhere with that. But everything that I said, listen, I think I was fair about what players are good at and what players are not so good at. But like, I think when you get to a point with these NBA players and a lot of we talked about Clash, we talked about Cam Johnson.
They ride on my guys. They kick Noah Clowney out the game.
Oh yeah. They got Noah Clowney about it. But I think a lot of these players are good at what they're good at, and the other stuff, like it's just here and there. You know what I'm saying? We already know as a defender, Clax is very elite at that position as a defender. We already know as a shooter, Cam Johnson can be good.
Leaf, as a defender, he's very good, but the goal is to lose.
Right.
And you think these players don't know that?
They know it.
Every time you start winning, they get rid of somebody.
And the true problem is, right? He's a good defensive player, right? But you don't really show how you are really, really good defensive player unless you have a lot of good defensive players around you. Unfortunately, that's not what
you got to have. You got to be good offensively too. You have to be a threat not I'm not talking about just the person with the defensive player like Clax, but you have to make the other team work on the other end.
I want to ask y'all something. Listen, I go back to when Jordy got the job and Mikal was still here. If we don't make that trade, bro, are we? How competitive are we in the season? Going into this next season with Mikal?
Hmm,
You thinking about it?
I'm thinking about it
What
because
you think about that, Priest?
right now Mikal is not playing well right now.
What you
Remember when the season opened up, even a little bit right before the season opened up. Remember what was going on with
Hold on,
Mikal?
real quick. It is 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. We have 53 fucking points.
Niggas at
Oh my
111. God damn,
Oh my
nigga.
God, bro, we
It's about
getting
to
destroyed,
it's
bro.
about to be about 60 points. God damn.
Listen, hey, I know the Lakers game. I know the Lakers game Friday night is gonna be much better than this, man.
I
I'm gonna
mean, it's
light up. I'm
easy
gonna
to
have a
make
party.
shots when there ain't no pressure.
No,
This is nasty work.
no. This like I said, Leaf. I already told you. This the
Oh,
results
like
of
I
a
think he got alopecia or something.
He said he
Maybe
got
that's why he
alopecia.
was shaving his head.
That's probably why. I don't know, bro. Like,
th-
but
th-
go
this
ahead,
the
go ahead.
this the results of a back-to-back right here, because 53 points like that you ain't got no energy right there, because you getting embarrassed by 60, bro.
Yeah,
Like you
because
can't even,
if you remember, he was shaving his head. He wasn't letting his hair grow out. So I think that's why.
Right,
but
right, yeah.
but back to your question, Leaf. Yo, so remember what was happening with Mikal in the beginning of the season? That
Right.
nigga for some reason decided to change up
And
his
you know,
shot
Change
oh
his jump
because
shot.
he had a little hitch in it. When he changed up, it was a crazier hitch. So like even from the beginning of the season, and even like he been playing better up to now, but like it been up and down. So like I don't know if I could really say like, yo, if he was on this team, he'll be
I think he
consistently
do
good.
got alopecia, yeah. That's why he shaved it, yeah. Kai Jones got he might have alopecia.
God damn.
Yeah,
Hey, you gotta rock the ball.
yeah.
You just gonna have to rock the ball.
Yeah. That's what I thought. That's why he rocked it to begin with, because in Charlotte he had the color hair now.
we
And he
lose
before.
about 60 points. This
Yeah,
is
this shit is a mess. They got Mobamba hitting threes, bro. Like this shit is a mess.
Yeah,
But
that's nasty.
but I think, bro, we done heard every type of angry fan that we can hear, bro. Like I'll be honest with you, bro. Like I mean,
how
we
are
done.
you happy about this, Lee? And these niggas, hey, like real talk.
No, I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about losing my no damn 50, bro. No.
Not you. These people gonna be happy. They were just
Facts.
complaining about beating Portland.
Facts.
Listen,
Facts.
listen. Like I said, all I can do is tell people, bro, this. I have gotten just about enough fury and enough viciousness out about this season and about the direction that we're going in and about this franchise. I've come to the conclusion, bro, that what's gonna happen is gonna happen. I gotta be okay with what's gonna happen, bro, because I'm gonna call these games. I'm almost at 100 episodes of calling 2.5 hours of basketball, every single time. So like, I gotta be cool with it, bro. Like, I mean, you go to other channels and they all right with their teams, all right with their franchises, bro. My thing is like we seeing what happens when you put a whole youthful squad out on the court. We seeing what happens when you don't have the vets. We seeing what happens,
You
bro,
just want the
when
games
you
to be competitive. And if you happen to
yeah.
win some, you happen to win some.
And that's what I said right before the season. I said, yo, if we lose 50 something games, 50 to 60 something games by single digits, bro, I'm cool. I'm cool because I know, one, we don't have that type of team to win. And two, I can go forward and say, all right, yo, these guys got effort, they got heart, they got fight, they got this, they got that. We could run forward with that. Bruh, it's a lot of this roster, and no disrespect to Priest, and I know you like to, and I know You always say, bro, if they on the Nets, bro, I'm with them. But I gotta look at the bigger picture and just say, yo, it's a lot of players, bro. They ain't supposed to be here. It is what it is. I gotta point that out. And I'm seeing it, bro. Like it's because, but I'm not gonna say it's none of the veteran players. All I'm saying, if they get traded, if they do or they don't, I'm not saying they should or should not get traded. If there's a package available, fine, okay. But if it's a replacement available in a near draft or whatever, fine, I'm cool. But let's not be quick. I'm not too quick to give up an elite defender like Clax. I'm not too quick to give up an elite defender like elite shooter like Cam Johnson. I'm not too. I just know when certain players are gonna get dealt. I'm not too quick to give up an elite somebody that could fit the system like Schroeder, but I knew he was gonna get dealt. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of these conversations, bro, I'm like easy. You was said something in the chat. I was like, what a conversation that we didn't have, and what didn't what argument that we didn't have, and what did we not get mad about? What did somebody not get mad about? You know what I'm saying? Breezy, what's going on? Breezy up in here?
Yo.
Yeah, Breeze, what's going on?
Oh man, I was just waiting to get introduced, you know what I'm saying? We getting our ass kicked. This shit is crazy work. But
yeah, this shit is
shout out to the panel, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Word, shout out to Leaf Page, shout out to, you know what I'm saying, the 300 subscribers you on the way to. I see you working. Shout out to Easy, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Big Priest, shout out to Nets fans. We the best fans out here, man. But this, in short, I agree with Clowney, man. You gotta bark on refs if they gonna play physical like that, and you gonna let them get hit in the head like that, and you just looking at them like, oh, it's all business. Nah, fuck that. You pardon my language. Nah, you gonna get this work, ref. These refs is ridiculous. I seen the instant replay. Throwing my guy Noah Clowney out like that. That's disrespectful. Nah, man, these refs is out of control.
I'm not gonna lie, he blew up my parlay. He did need to get thrown out, but I mean, we was getting shellacked.
He blew up my parlay. This nigga here. Nah, but this is the second time this season Clowney got kicked out, right? Because he got kicked out another game about a couple of weeks ago, I think.
See, these players that he giving me Rasheed Wallace vibes, man.
I like it too.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. I don't want him to change what he do. Listen, I don't want him to change what he do. I want him to put pressure. I want him to put pressure on the refs to do the right thing, man. I watched the instant replay. He clearly hit him in the head, bro. That was crazy.
Mm-hmm. But I think Clowney thing is like sooner or later he's gonna know like the mental part of the game about like what refs look at, what refs see and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that comes with more experience. So I mean, I think he's gonna have enough time to be out there and do certain things and be a part of certain things in the future. But to get on like the rest of this game, I was telling Priest, we see what this team look like without vets. We see what these young players look like without the vets on the court, without leadership on the court. They don't have it. And I understand a lot of people wanted to go to OKC route.
This is the team you was talking about, the Beekman for point guard.
Yeah, this is
3 pointers, right?
Listen, I put it to you this way, bro. Listen,
how much Beekman
this
got?
Is not the Beekman. What he got? Beekman got I don't know what Beekman got. Be honest with you. Hold on.
Beekman trying to go off this game.
Beekman, yeah. Whatever Beekman got, it can't be good. I'm just waiting for this game to end.
It can't be good.
Beekman got 3 points or 5 shots, bro. 1 for 5, bro. This shit ain't it.
Damn.
It's an absolute.
Nah, they want to get rid of Cam Johnson and get rid of everybody that can play. That's what they want.
So check out the minuses for our team. Minus 38, minus 44, minus 41, minus 58, minus 35, minus 35, minus 26, minus 14, minus 8. Minus 58 belonged to Tyrese Martin. He shot 3 for 14. Minus 44 belonged to Noah Clowney. He went 1 for 6. Minus 41 goes to Clax. He went 1 for 7. I mean, listen, this team, this group right here clearly need better. Clearly.
Yeah.
I listen. You listen, and I know Breeze. Listen, with all due respect, bro, I know you like to talk about the development of these players, but the development of these players includes veterans. It includes them. It clearly does.
I'm not saying they don't. I'm not saying.
And then you know the crazy thing, these losses go on Jordy record. It don't go on John record. It don't go on PT record. This shit go on Jordy record. So you want the head coach to be there when it's time to build. But then if he get fired because of games like this, man, look.
Nah, that's crazy work. I think at the end of the day, again, Sean Marks is on this road trip right now. It's rare to see Sean Marks on a road trip. And if it's because of it's always something. It's not just random and it's just it has nothing to do with nothing. It has something to do with something.
You see my comment on the screen. That's what you say. I'm putting Nets fans in quote.
Yeah, nah, man, this shit is hard to watch. I'm finna recap this shit, man. This shit is hard to do.
Yeah, listen, it is hard to watch, man. I think in another comment that was had, Reezy was like, "Yo, what arguments? What some intense arguments that's going on about the Nets' future?" I'm like, "What arguments did we not have already? We talked about what breaks we need to go through. We talked about what path we need to take." The problem is the front office, they do this and then they do, oh shit, oh yeah, let me turn here. Oh, let me turn here. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying that. So we need it's a plan that need to be stick to. It's a lot of times. I wish Brooklyn was in the middle of the goddamn country because we'll go straight ahead with the goddamn draft, bro. I already knew it. I already just know that. I wish Brooklyn was in the middle of the goddamn country because I know for a fact, bro, we going straight ahead draft. There's no detouring for no $100 million player or somebody that want extra money at the age of 36. There's no thing. I'm cool with that. But at the same time, I got to be cool with any type of situation going forward because I'm going to do these games no matter what. I made that my thing. You know what I'm saying? So right now we getting 60 bombed. It is what it is, bro. Like fuck. Like this is what the tanking quote unquote tanking committee wanted. So it is what it is right now.
No, you want to set all the players that can play, put out the Long Island Nets on the NBA floor, and get shellacked like this. That's what you want.
Yeah, but you can't.
You
can't do an organization.
Yeah, you just can't. I mean, look. What's crazy is when this game was tied after the end of the first quarter, and I was on one.
Yeah, and I feel like that call was put in. That call was put in right after that. Say,
right after the first quarter, it was like, wait a minute, what we doing? Hold up, yo, that's probably why Sean Marks is at the game. He was like, excuse me, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What we paid you to do? You want to get paid? Want to get paid?
Oh, well, I wouldn't say that. I would say because maybe like before, right, when we would go on the West Coast road trip, right, when we would have like back to back, so we would have to go to like different cities. Games like this, we came back and we performed. We competed. So if I'm a GM, because he saw the problem at first. He saw, all right, Dennis, you got too much juice on the road. I don't know why, but you got too much juice. So he got to get rid of you, unfortunately. So I would say this game, he's just looking to see how we do. Like, okay, are we about to compete? If we're competing, who's that catalyst? What's going on with that person? Are they galvanizing the team? Or are they just doing their own thing and everybody just react off it? Are they doing their own thing and just pull up the team? Or does it have no impact at all? Like, as a GM, I would have to see that. I would have to, like, go to the game and see that. I offer back-to-back. And then you see, like, a game like this, I'll be like, okay, we good with this team.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about everybody else because now you got to include – because a lot of people didn't play this game, remember? So, like, you got to include that into the equation. But you could be like, okay, this team, we bad. too bad, but we bad.
We are bad, and this is what I've been saying. I'm like, if you was really like the problem that I'm having, Priest, bro. If you serious about your tanker process, this should have been the lineups in the beginning of the season. Why waste people time and try to do this, that, and the third? But at the same time, I had another thought process. I was just like, okay, they can't make it look obvious that they tanking or whatever. They can't make it look clear as day. Or unless they lose 5 games and then they go play play the veterans and then win one good game and then everybody goes in an uproar like the lottery is tomorrow or some shit like that. So and then go on Breezy page and act like the lottery is tomorrow, this, that, and the third, and then we
That's
get
what I'm
back to
saying.
a 5-game losing streak or whatever. I'm
Oh
like,
man.
in my opinion, if
Hey,
listen, if
Leaf.
this is a
They
tank,
was doing
yeah.
all that bitching, and we 2-8 in the last 10 games.
You
Shit
know what the
ridiculous.
problem is, Priest? You know what the problem is, Priest? We not below enough. That's what they're
What the
looking
fuck
at. They're
does that
looking at.
mean? Do they think we're gonna catch Washington?
No.
No, we ain't gonna catch Washington.
No, you know what it is, Leaf? You know what it really is, Leaf? Sean Marks has made too many bad decisions to the point where niggas became the disgruntled girlfriend. You know, like, all right, you in a relationship, all right, let's just say you step out
You
and
know
you
it's
cheat.
bad when you
You know what
getting
I'm
beat so bad that the home crowd left early.
Nah, hell
Yeah,
he
that's crazy.
he ain't gonna stay for a 40-point
That's
blowout.
crazy.
The tickets probably
They
was
was
cheap.
probably
cheap
they
this
was
game.
probably getting free nuggets or some shit, my nigga. If they hit $130, I don't know. Like, who knows?
The tickets probably cheap for this game. Remember, it's not like a whole
It's
crazy
the
game.
Nets. Yeah.
Like,
They probably got in for like 150, bro. Like,
yeah,
of course not.
it's probably not even too bad. But I'm saying though, right? Like, all right, fucking shit. What I was saying just now, goddamn.
You said they like a disgruntled girlfriend and shit.
Oh yeah. So they like a disgruntled girlfriend. So like, no matter what you do, you can't make that situation better. Like, no matter what you do. So like, yo, all right, let's just say you step out of a relationship, you cheat. She find out, but she still accept you. But like, everything now is a problem now. So like, yo, she say, yo, I want Wendy's. You go to Wendy's, yo, you buy some fries. Yo, I ain't want the small, I want the large. You go back, you buy a large. Why you bought a large? I want a burger. Go back, buy a burger. Yo, I want a chicken sandwich. You're like, yo, so I at this point, like, nothing making you happy. Like, you just mad.
Basically.
You holding that grudge against me, and it's just bleeding into everything else. Like, that's all it is. Like, that's all that's going on right here.
You know what?
You thought I should have been gone from before. And
the correlation.
Everybody, by the way, right now we're on pace to have the biggest loss in franchise history. I blame all them niggas. I blame John and them. That's their fault.
I blame all the niggas.
Leaf, when I tell you last stream, John sounded like a fucking disgruntled girlfriend, bro. Like you still in a relationship, but you just mad. Like, that's how my boy sound. I'm like, yo, bro, I can't let you go out this bad.
Yo,
bro.
I was
Easy.
I was listening to the show and the playback. I didn't even get to that part, bro. I didn't want to miss it. Like, I was listening to that shit again, bro. Like, that shit was funny as hell, man.
That shit was funny, but it's like, God damn.
Hold on. Who, Easy, you threw the super chat for Leaf first or John first? Who threw the super chat for John? Somebody threw the super chat for John.
I think he did 99 cents and then he did it $5 for me.
Yeah, I threw a regular 99 cent one day. I threw a $5 for Leaf.
I respect that 99 cent. I respect it.
I can't participate in celebrating getting the ass beat like this.
Me neither.
This loss is crazy.
And this is what I'll be saying. Like, they mad at me for being mad, and I hardly ever be mad because I'm a big fan of Breezy. I'm trying to be optimistic, you know. But this is ridiculous. Like, come on, man.
This is unseemly, bro. Like, look, and Breeze, I'm down to one take on per episode on your show, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. Thing is, I think I done said enough about what direction we need to have. I done said enough about the players. I done said enough about this, that, and the third. There's a lot of things that I still need to say, but I'm down to one take, especially when the game's at 10:30 at night and I gotta get on after your show and then say the shit. And then I'm like, I'm just through. Like at that point, my voice
Bro,
is dilated,
Leaf,
bro. Everything is done, bro. Like
Leaf, like real talk, bro. Like we've played against Michael Jordan's Bulls. We've played against the KD Warriors. This is the worst loss in franchise history.
history, bro.
And this is just a regular Clippers team. It's not like some crazy OD team. This is Kawhi
This is
coming
a
off an
below.
injury.
This Clippers team. I didn't know nothing about this Clippers team coming into this game, bro. Like Priest, you probably knew more than I did.
Yeah, I did, but because I know a lot about all the teams, but this they fucking with my coach now. He don't want to look, bro. Jordan Fernandez is like regretting his job right now for real.
Yeah, he is. He is, bro.
I think he knew what
this
it was
ass
when he took it, though.
I mean,
No,
well, he
when
did, but
you're coaching certain guys, and every time you win, they take guys away. This shit is that starts to get for you're expecting to coach certain guys. You understand what I'm saying? You know you wasn't coming in coaching KD, Kyrie. You know you wasn't coming in coaching even De'Aaron Fox and them. Now you coaching these guys, and every time you get the rhythm with guys, they go on to Golden State, they go on to LA, they go on to this place. Man, that got to be frustrating, man.
it is frustration, and it make it seem, bro, like as good as the coach as Jordy has become, it's making it seem like, bro, why the hell did y'all go and get the damn draft picks back all after the fact? I mean, I understand if you didn't know Jordy was going to be this good of a coach right away, but don't make it seem like you just dragging him along for the ride. That's how new coaches don't last in the NBA. That's how new coaches get shoved aside.
That's how coaches
You know what I'm
get
saying?
fired. Games like this.
You're absolutely right, Priest. That's games like this. You go look back at and be like, yo, he's the coach for us.
But Leafs, all right. So like I hear you, but like all right, I hear you, right? But the organization getting their picks back, right? So you got to do that to get some kind of control because you didn't have any control last season, and the control you lost ended up being the third pick. So like, would you have picked Reed Shepherd with that third pick if you had your own pick? I don't know, but
no, I would have picked Stephon Castle.
All right, you see, so you would have picked Stephon Castle. So let's just like there could have been a chance we.
Then this draft, I would have picked Ace Bailey.
That's if we get that pick, Priest. But I'm saying though, I'm saying like.
But that's how I would have went. I would have had Stephon Castle, and then the next draft because I think he can be the point guard of the future. So I'll take Castle. Then I don't think Castle is going to be better than Dylan Harper, by the way. I just like Castle's defense and all that kind of stuff.
Do you like Castle like as an off guard to play alongside of?
Yeah, I think he can play point guard, and he's learning from one of the greatest point guards ever. I think he has that skill set. His jump shot just ain't that good yet.
I think defensively he's solidified. I ain't gonna lie to you. He already solidified to me.
No, that's a fact.
That's the fact. So I mean, I look at him the way I look at like an Anthony Black, for Orlando, bro. Like he very solidified defensively. You know, he got good wingspan at the
fucking
point guard.
6'8", man. That nigga is 6 fucking.
Yeah. I ain't
man.
gonna lie, that motherfucker is tall. My bad. Anthony Black like a good 6'7", 6'8".
The nigga back big as fucking shit, man. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? But
He was a 5-star recruit in basketball and football coming out of high school. So I'm Anthony Black. He's that type of athlete. But I'm gonna end this shit in a few minutes, man. We gonna Breezy, I know you about to start your shit because I'm gonna head over there, get my one take in, and then that's it. Like just in the future, bro, like just let it be known. You can take my name out the hat for promoting losses like this. I got to do 2 hours and a half of this bullshit. I'm not. Nah. It wasn't for y'all to cut the shit off.
Nigga, you checked out, bro. You checked out like what? Like a halftime? After halftime? I'm saying I'm not blaming you, but I'm just saying, my nigga, don't say like you did 2.5 hours when you know you checked out like a little after halftime. Nigga. You like, yo. I ain't about to do this shit right here.
No, nigga, I'm doing 2.5 hours because the game is still up and I'm still looking while I'm talking to y'all. That's what it was.
But you're not updating the chat. You're not telling the chat what's going on with the game.
Man, nigga, the update was on the screen. Nigga, pay attention. Fuck that.
Yeah.
What you talking about? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm into this damn show. I ain't giving